So now I'm gonna go back and talk about that positioning aspect, right? That unique factor that you have. So I'm gonna be blunt and I'm gonna ask you: is it really making an impact, or is it something that you're really using it to differentiate yourself from a competitor? Because if I look at your website, it's pretty obvious that you're an SEO tool, but you're very unique because you're trying to do something new. And I've never seen such a positioning in SEO game, right? I've seen tens of products, right? So how exactly is this working for you in terms of value that this positioning is generating for your customers?
Yeah. Okay. So, well, maybe a boring answer is we have some customer stories, and like what is really exciting for us is that we have a lot of customers who told us they never knew how to do SEO, or they were too bored to do it. Believe it or not, people are too rich these days, especially in my part of the world. They're like, I'm too bored to grow my company. And then they discover our tool, and we have a lot of customer stories on our website. So in depth and in detail, we show graphs of how they grew their traffic. And a lot of them tell us that, they have a huge increase in revenue because they found our tool and they started doing SEO, and, we motivated them to do it. So that motivation becomes somehow a key differentiator for us. But it's hard to tell people, hey, we can motivate you. It sounds stupid. So what we do instead, we say, just try our tool. And we try to make it very easy to sign up for our tool. I think we make it way easier than most of our competitors. But just, type in your website on the front page. Yeah, and just get going with your SEO within 2 minutes, no credit card, no nothing, right? So that's what I believe in. And we actually have a really cool feature where you just click on one button, one click, and you see our tool live. It's like a live demo. You don't need to do
Mm-hmm.
anything else. So I think those kind of things is helping us push what enable us to show what we can do as a tool instead of talking about it, because it's really hard when there are so many competitors. Everyone's like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you know.
exactly.
And once they try it, they're like, oh, this is cool, and
No,
that's
no,
what we're
that
going
that's
for.
what I was trying to understand, right? Is this that cool feature that you've got, right? That is really sort of helping you sort of, maybe, get more eyes on your product or get people to try out your product? Or do you believe there is real value in it that people are able to extract out of it?
Yeah, well, the real value is, the motivation that it, makes you, like, some people go nuts when they use our tool. They want green everywhere, green check marks. So that's the real value.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we spend a lot of time on making the tool intuitive and it's really easy to use. So for a beginner, there's like instant value. For the expert, the value is mostly agencies. So if you have clients, you want to show them what you've done, and
Mm-hmm.
what the agencies are telling us that when they use MorningScore, the clients get it. They understand the value of what they've done. So that becomes a real value as well. But those are the two only things. The
Yeah.
rest, I would understand if people say, yeah, so you have keywords, so you have links, so you have an on-site section. I've seen that 200 times before. And yes, you've seen it 200 times before because it has been there 200 times.
Yes.
That's not where we differentiate. We're the same on this one, and I completely agree with that.
Thanks for watching the B2B SaaS podcast channel. I believe that the best way of building SaaS companies is by regularly talking to real founders who are out there building their companies. These founders have gained tons of insights during their journey, and I'm here to bring those to you. So if you want more such stuff, please make sure to subscribe to the channel here.